Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Imperfectly Perfect, True Crime and More with Jay Diaz and Lolita. We wanted to do a video it's about ErNie, but it's about ErNie's accomplice, who I feel is the female version of ErNie. And her name is BeTty WaSHaM. She is a YouTuber. She has a channel. It's called True Tragedies in Tarot, or TTT. I want to put out a trigger warning and that this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. That is my disclaimer. And I just want to let you guys know some of the things that have been brought to my attention about this lady that I feel like are super duper shady and no good. So, here we go. Her name is BeTty WaSHaM. She's very delusional, like ErNie. Okay. So I'm going to tell you some stories about her. So she took her cell phone, to her carrier to have them see why stuff was getting erased off her phone. So supposedly the guy who worked at the place said that the FBI had gotten into her phone and was erasing stuff. So, but by the way, you know that really can't happen. The carrier can never look into your phone like that. So there was, I guess, discovered that there was, and she'll say herself, there are 49,000 hours of child porn. Okay, this is a trigger. This is not allegedly. This is out of her mouth, off her channel. I know a lot of people in my comments love to say that I'm like crazy or making stuff up. It sounds like it because you can't believe people do shit like this, okay? So, anyway, 49,000 hours of child porn that she says she paid a lot of money for to obtain that. And she was getting that child porn and watching it because she was basically on a mission to catch child predators. So, she also says that she's an advocate for children and, but to me, she's a predator. And I'll tell you why. So, BeTty said that, now she was on a phone call. BeTty said that her boyfriend at the time actually was masturbating in front of her daughter while BeTty slept. Her boyfriend was doing that, right? And now they just happen to be engaged. So that didn't really bother her too much. She said she's an investigator, the child advocate, and many other things. She also shows pictures of her children to child predators. There was a guy who said that he enjoyed sleeping with 13-year-old girls, and her child was 13, is or was at the time. I don't know this lady like this. These are just the things I'm seeing off her channel and other people are saying. And so she started showing this guy pictures of her 13-year-old daughter. Okay. So, she also said that she is a singer. And let me tell you, no. She sung Proud to Be an American. She said that people are begging her to model their clothing. Okay, begging. She also said that she models watches and other jewelry. So she had on, a watch or whatever, and she was modeling it like this. Couldn't even see what she had on her wrist. One of these. And then she was doing rings, and she was like, you see it? Like, so I'm like, okay, she's really good at that job. And so the thing that bothered me was that she said that she had to watch the 49,000 hours of the porn and she couldn't turn away. So I said, it wasn't because she was forced to watch it. It's because she couldn't help herself but watch it. She could have turned away. But let me tell you how long 49,000 hours of child porn is, okay? I legit wrote this out. Now, I got all this stuff today off of my girl crafting through the lies. She was doing a live and just so happened to bring this to everyone's attention. So thank you, girl. I appreciate you, Tamari. She's awesome. You should check out her channel. Subscribe if you haven't. So 49,000 hours of child porn equals 2,042 days. 5 years. It's equivalent to 5 years. Meaning it would take 5.5 hours of not turning your head at a time to get through that much porn. Okay? She was basically confessing to child crimes by having all this illegal porn in her phone, in her possession. And another thing that really bothered me was that she was explaining why she was watching the porn. It was for a mission, like I said, to catch these child predators. Was actually considered what she's referred to it as a pedo farm in Indiana. So they were watching this child porn to obtain the IP address to turn these people in. But wouldn't you, if you know all this child porn is going on, wouldn't you turn it into the police? Because I damn sure would. I damn sure would. I would be like, there's something not right here. So, no. So she said, there was a story. She said that her and a friend of hers, who was also watching the child porn, so they had their computers set up like back to back, right? So she would be here, he would be here. So she said that this guy who was watching the porn was actually never really watching the porn. He was actually had his computer set up so he was looking over the screen, looking at BeTty and vice versa. But they could hear the porn and whatever, but they weren't actually watching it. So I guess that's like justifiable. I don't know. And then she said that they were so close to busting, no pun intended, busting this, porn ring in Indiana on a farm, that they had to just watch one more video because they were so close. They were almost there, right? And I just said, absolutely not. You wanted to watch that porn. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. And so I'm just looking through my notes because I just literally couldn't believe this. And then she's telling what the porn is that they're watching, right? So she said, during the child porn videos, as the children were being raped, okay, this is super graphic, I am so sorry, but you need to know this. She said that her and the friend who watched the porn, they didn't really watch it, their computers, blah, 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 were set up. But anyway, as they were busting these people, she said that she saw one of the pedophiles on a website. So she actually clicked on it and she put down her email address to be contacted by this person, and that as the children were being hurt, she then started putting in her email address. This person emailed her back and sent her to another place to put in an address, and then the screen went black and you wouldn't think that you could type anything in, but she had to put in a secret code which brought her to the Pedophile Farm, right? And supposedly it was set up with all the children or whatever in these different rooms, and then you could pick which child you wanted to see. Now, these children ranged from age 10 up. It was both boys and girls. And it costs $10,000 an hour to spend an hour alone with one of these children. I mean, I have no idea. I would never in my life, dude. I would be so fast to the police station, it wouldn't even be funny. Okay? No. And you know, they never turned in this information. Never. No, because they wanted to bust this ring themselves. So anyway, the friend, her male friend that was watching these videos with her, he just so happened to die randomly of natural causes, but he wasn't sick. And so this guy's dad actually ended up going over to his son's house and actually having to kick the door down because he wasn't answering it, obviously. And when he went in, his son was dead on the couch. And well, I thought that was kind of weird. You know what I mean? BeTty was just saying that this guy was so close to finding out this address and where this pedophile ring was, and all of a sudden he turns up dead. That seems very suspect to me. But what do I know? BeTty was like saying that she talked to this guy all the time and that she knew for sure he wasn't sick and that he didn't overdose or whatever. But I really don't know too many people that aren't sick or don't have maybe like, you know, a heart problem or an existing medical condition to just drop dead like that. And the father thought it was suspicious also, since he said that, one, he never locked his door, but his door was locked because obviously they had to kick it down. And two, that, you know, he wasn't sick, so how did he just die like that? And let me see, I'm sorry, I'm just checking to see my notes. Yes. It's just, you can't even believe that this really, really happens. You know what I mean? And so there was just a lot of things that really bothered me about this BeTty lady. Like a lot of things to do with like child pornography. I don't care if she thought she was an investigator or not. Who has 14? I don't even think that the child porn area that the police watch, you know, have to get these videos and all that. I do literally not even think they have that much. And she kept emphasizing like she had paid for all this porn and wasn't going to erase it off her phone. And she ended up sharing this child porn with people on Facebook, her Facebook friends, family, and the boyfriend turned, you know, now fiance, shared it with everybody. You know what I mean? So I know this lady's going to come for me, but I don't even care. My job, my life mission is to expose child predators. And I feel like women are the worst kind because, one, you don't suspect it. I mean, anybody that hurts children is the worst kind. But I mean, like hiding in plain sight are women. Because you really don't think of women, you know, too often as being involved in that. You think of women as like loving, nurturing, even though it's a generalization, stereotype. That's what you think of in a sense, you know? So I just couldn't believe that I'm watching this and I'm like, this lady's sick, you know what I mean? Like none of this is made up. This literally comes off her channel. You have to check it out for yourself. You come to your own conclusions. Maybe I'm batshit crazy, completely wrong. I want to be wrong. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just looking through to see if anything else. Oh yes, also some of her delusions were also, she said that she modeled for Coors Light. Okay. But when we went to go check out that website, no matches were found. So I don't really believe that happened. She said that she had like a modeling, you know, portfolio and, you know, that she was like literally a hot commodity. And no, I don't think so. And so there's this guy named Dank Williams. He has a YouTube channel. It was just taken down for exposing BeTty. He's trying to expose BeTty like me and, you know, Crafting Through the Lies and a bunch of us. Benny, Blood Money, Benny Keys, like we're all trying to expose ErNie. Dank is trying to expose BeTty. And I'm sorry I didn't know about this before, but, you know, I'm onto it now. And then, you know, she was like wasted during a couple of her lives, like on her channel or whatever. And she was like modeling clothes. And like at any point in time, she looked like she was going to tip over. It was just like, what is happening? And I don't understand how nobody sees a problem with this, you know, or like believes what this lady says, because all I see is ErnE, you know. And now since ErnE has, you know, flown off the handle, he abandoned ship the other day, was traveling, I guess, on a mission. You know, he's always doing this shit, you know, to his tactical team that's not there. ErnE is really losing it right now, and that's ErNie SheLL. ErnE. He's losing it right now, and it's not going well for him. And somewhere he's traveling in the country, nobody knows where, but he decided to get out and leave his rented van, you know, on the side of the road, and no one has heard or seen from him since. People thought maybe he was arrested, or maybe actually got picked up and is taking up residency at the local R wing. You know what I mean? He needs mental health help desperately, desperately. And that is not a joke. That is for real. He really needs some serious help. So I just wanted to put out there about this lady, BeTty WaSHaM, from True Tragedies and Tarot. Go check her out. Tell me what you guys think. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but we keep exposing more and more people every single day, and I am here for it. I'm down to take a predator off the shelf any day. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, share. Also, click that notification bell to all so you're notified anytime I post on my channel. And please comment what you guys know about this lady, or BeTty yourself. Why don't you come on over and let me know that I'm crazy, and maybe just clarify some of these things, what maybe you meant by some of these things that have happened. I would love to hear it, because this really makes me feel sick to my stomach, and I would love to be wrong. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll spend a whole video apologizing, but it doesn't look like that. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take care, stay safe, stay blessed, cherish the simple things. Somewhere we're going to find you, boo. We love you. Bye.